I walk away from this going with identity. Are you am I somebody who hits goals? Is that my identity? Because it's a process. You learn from it. You know how to chunk it down, like you're saying. You know how to get clarity. You know how to keep yourself on pace. You know how to create protocols. You understand strategy. You're self-aware enough to know what drives you, what doesn't. So it isn't one of those things where some years you should hit your goals and the next year you don't hit your goals. If you're a cleaner, if you're a high performer, when you set goals, the majority of them you probably hit. Just because hell or high water, that's just how you do, and there's a process, and that's who you are. So I'm walking away from this saying, I'm gonna enhance that identity that I'm somebody who hits goals, and hold myself to the standard that I need to act in a way of somebody who does hit goals. Mm-hmm. So
cool.
That'd be my takeaway.
I like it.
Yeah.
But you, Rodney?
Yeah, like what I just said. I mean, I know my tendencies. I know I may be the guy that may set some goals for feel good reasons, and it's not a good feeling. But then again, the things that I know are important to me, I set them and I follow them and I manage them every day. So for me, I think it's being more intentional with the goals that I set, and whether it's 1 or whether it's 7, make sure that those are the goals you're willing to jump over the razor wire for, and then building that into, and it's nothing new, it's stuff we know, but just maybe getting back to the importance of those basics and just staying true to the process for me.
Yeah.
And what I like about what you said earlier, Taylor, is there's going to be some gray time that slides in there. It's having the system, the personal system, or the awareness or the self-awareness to know that when this happens or I fall off, this is going to be my system or my protocol for getting back on. The other thing that you said that I'm going to take away from this is, who are the people that I want to emulate? Who are the people that I want to be like? Certain things that maybe I call goals need to just be built into a lifestyle. Say, well, if they're doing it, I need to do it. It's not a goal. It's just got to be part of your behavior.
Right.
So
I love that. Yeah, I just take away, again, I think it's come out through my language, but just self-awareness. I would just encourage anybody that is making goals to just make them for you, make them for you, because at the end of the day, the person that is going to be executing or achieving those goals is going to be you. It's not going to be the person in your mastermind group or your accountability partner. And that's been a fun journey. It's in what you said too about identity. I'm somebody who accomplishes goals. I get nervous. I get nervous putting stuff on paper, because I know once it's there, you just really have to question yourself. Like, am I willing to give up whatever it takes to get it? Is it that important to me? And I think that whole process is fun to go through, because we talked about yesterday about a little bit, hey, let's have a podcast on New Year, New You. And when you hear that, you're like, New Year, New Me. Now, like, it's just, the funny part is it's the same you, right? It's the same habits, same tendencies, it's the same DNA, it's the same personality traits. But do you know that person better? And are you more developed than you were the last year? And I think you had mentioned, like, I'm a big believer that we need fresh starts. We need a start and a finish line. And I agree with you. I think there's something about a start and a finish line that allows you to progress in a way that is productive. So I'm looking forward to that start line just as much as anybody, because you give yourself the permission to go after something, and letting go of other things, or letting go of past year's goals and making new ones. So
that's awesome.
I love that.